I did hear this in my mind, the God in my mind. I heard God in my mind say this maybe, I don't know, 3 years ago, that I'm going all the way back to myself. But I do also hear from time to time since then that I will not arrive all the way back to myself origin, like where I came from before I was formed here in feminine genitals on the Godhead. So I will not make it all the way back to myself. I am going to be in a Godhead that has no genitals from this point of view, the Godhead, and it is Godhead. So genitals, my feminine genitals on the Godhead, I'll be deceased. Well, I'm going to deserve it. When I'm done deceasing myself, I will be in the threatening deceased, and that goes all the way back to myself. And then I'll be caught by that. You are caught in your genitals. You didn't die out of your genitals in prejudice, deceasement with myself. Because you have to die deceased out of your genitals to everyone who's not yourself, to yourself, and you have to be deceased to myself, which is a separate burden of proof. Well, there's a lot of foam in here from the soda. I'm ready to add in the vanilla milk, but the blackberry soda has all that foam. I use this glass bottle for a can of cream soda and vanilla milk. This is the open vanilla milk from the can. I didn't finish this milk, but I finished the can of soda. So I'm on the second can of soda, but I'm about to go over. Let's see if, yeah, there it goes. I would like to mix a little cream soda with the blackberry soda, but I don't have enough. I'm out of cream soda now. Well, okay then. So this is a blackberry creamsicle in a bottle. So sponsored by Calypso, because I don't have any proper glass to pour in a beverage. I also don't have ice. So this is refrigerated blackberry soda by Dr. Pepper and refrigerated vanilla milk by Horizon with no ice, unfortunately. Ice would make it better. So the dong genital is in view in a song by someone named Misty Markle McNichols. Demeanor, meaner. Misty Meaner is how it's published, but I just added in names because it's not complete that she's deceased now, that I can see the music. And I put it on the YouTube channel Charles Toe with links to elsewheres. I can't remember them right now. I did post the links and I don't remember because it moved already in the creation of the internet and in the creation of myself. Misty. First name Lacey. Yeah. But there's Lacey Peterson. So Lacey as well. But she has the feminine castration of a dung genital is what she's singing about while it is in view here with the penis genital. So if she has another appearance in a song that doesn't sing about the dung genital, that means it's possible that she has another appearance in alive, and I'm saying that's deceased, but the threatening is that she is a castration of a penis and singing about a penis genital, but her name would be different. Her name would not be Misty. That's the McNichols problem. Yeah, so she's not correctly ordered to be Misty Meaner if she is a castration of a penis genital. So, but she'd be seeing a dung genital and singing about that, and I can see it right here in this world. And then she's singing as a castration of a penis that she can see a penis genital. Do I sound, what if she's old? Okay, let's say she's a senior. Does she see the senior sees a penis genital? I suppose it's possible, but maybe it would be a different context. That's what's wrong with you sexually abusing myself. You think that you're worried about your own genitals and your own self, and you don't have a problem, and you gave me problems I don't afford because you don't respect me. Yeah. Oh, I had a friend named Eric Cohen who said, I would have sex with a girl if I respect her. Yeah, how do I, well, that's me needing to answer him. If I was like there in the threatening now, if I heard Eric say that to me now, I would say, yeah, you need to be in a walled-in prison with deceased address to respect somebody, because that means they can threaten you in the respect, the way that you are threatening themselves. Well, you can't just say, I respect somebody, and then they can't fight back with you because it's in public. That's what I would say to Eric if I could say that today. I want to give the year that he said that to me was in the year 1996 approximately. Yeah. So now that I've stated it this way, what Eric said to me, what I said to him at the time, nothing. I didn't respond because I was speechless. How do you respect somebody? You want to have sex with somebody? How do you respect them? I actually had no words. I didn't say anything. Kept walking and changed the subject to something else. And then, so now that I say it this way, on the to the camera, and I will post it on the internet when I'm done. How do you get angry again, right? Because you pretty much might look at it that way as a viewer of the screen that you're looking at, and you don't really know what it is for me to be angry with Eric Cohen. Right. Well, I said it this way, that's talking over the threatening, and it's not angry. But if I was inside of a walled-in prison and he started it again with me, it's the threatening. God has to make the threatening. If he's not making it, it's true, I'm not angry either. I'm not shouted right now about it either. Now it's not, he's not making the threatening, it's not hotly angry right here, right now, but it's angry elsewhere. And that's why when you see that I'm angry, you're not supposed to suck the threatening that I'm angry and you're not. You're not in fear is not do. Yeah, but you're not in fear right now because I'm not making the threatening that you are in fear. You're checking my address and you're very comfortable and there's no reason for you to fear because you know where I am. Oh, Sai Baba, Bhagavan Sri Sati Sai Baba of Puttaparthi, India, right? He says there's some literature about Sai Baba that's around, in English, and he doesn't speak English. And in the literature and maybe some of the, what you hear about people who have seen Sai Baba photography books and maybe seen him in India. Why fear when I am here? And it's a song, Why Fear When I Am Here? Yeah. So Sai Baba says that, why fear when I am here? Yeah, that's you knowing where he is. Yeah, that's you knowing where he is because you can't fight with somebody in public. That's why fear when I am here. That's why, because you can't fight with somebody in public. Yeah, you can be in prison and you can be in fear that you're going to die. You have to die with your prejudice and you don't want to die the wrong way. So that's why you would fear one over something or another. You fear because you don't want to die the wrong way. So is that the secret about how Sai Baba gets hundreds and thousands of people to be seated in his darshan hall when he walks around in a robe as God? I'm wearing a robe right here, and I don't know anyone who respects me in a robe. Would you sit down in front of me if I was going to walk by in a robe? Only if you could see up the bottom, right? Shut up, because that's hysterical. Oh, God. Sai Baba is announcement, avatar, but that's not clear what that means because he doesn't speak English. So then English translation of avatar, God in human form, but that's not clear because it's not in English originally. He doesn't speak English. He speaks some Indian languages, maybe more than one, and his citizenship is revoked from my point of view. He lives in Pakistan, if you ask me, and he should be in Africa with all the hoop penises because he's not really the avatar, and neither am I the avatar right here, although I'm the avatar elsewhere. Right here, I'm the soul of the superior founder deceased, and I'm also none higher than he deceased, and I'm none higher than me deceased. My leverage is none higher than me deceased is what I would say to myself, but if I said it out loud, I would say I'm the soul, and then if I said it in that I have to tell everyone that I'm deceased is how I am alive with myself, then I have to say I'm the soul of the superior founder. So I can disclose my leverage myself, but no one else can really say it for me. I have to say it in context. SIC, stated in context. That's how I can give my leverage. So avatar, I can't say that I didn't know what an avatar was. I went to India myself because I didn't know what an avatar was. That's how much I don't know my own leverage. No, don't know it. I didn't know it for, 20 years because I just don't know. I just don't know what an avatar is in this world. It's in India. That's not far enough away. Avatar would be myself in a world if there were 500 people or less. With the world population being over 6 trillion, I don't have that I could be an avatar in this world. It's the soul the soul of the superior founder that's causing the population explosion in this world. I saw a video with Sai Baba, materialization of jewelry. I'm none higher than me, deceased right here, and I cannot materialize anything I can use. I alive the formed world, but I don't materialize anything with my Godhead. And I don't give gifts. Oh, Sai Baba jewelry is a gift if he gives it out. I can't afford that. No, I'm executed out of formed just by receiving gifts. How many gifts have I given in my life? My mom gave gifts, but I gave one myself, all by myself. I gave one gift. I want to know if I gave another. Okay, well, let's say one. I gave a gift in the year 1999, in the spring approximately. Still paying for it. Yep. Well, but I've received many gifts. I can't count them. Over 45 years of alive, how many gifts have I received? It's totaling up to be my entire fork meter. Everything I ever ingested through my mouth. That's all a gift. Thank you. Because you wouldn't really just give it to me because I am aliving the food. I have formed the food and alive with my lever is my self-deceased. My self-deceased forms the world and everything in it. And I can't get any food from you for that. Not reason, but because it's alive that way for you. You're not aware of it. Even though you're near the food supply, you don't have enough substance to be near the food supply if you don't know me the way that I am alive here. It's not really a test or an excuse. You can't test me if I know how to be around you. You suck the threatening too much, because do you know how to be around me is the question. Do I know how to be around all of you? I don't actually know, because it's illegal. But you are illegal. I find you illegally alive. I don't know how to be around you. Are illegally alive in America. So we are saying at the end of the formed world, number 17, that we are all due in Africa. Yes, but I'm deceased. I'm not doing an African blood prison because of you. I am deceased because of you. Deceased in the threatening. I have all the karma. I have the most karma. I have all the karma, and I'm deceased with it. The karma is what is against myself, none higher than me deceased, none higher than he deceased. Karma is against none higher than he deceased right here. So I have it all recorded. I'm not in it with you. That's how I'm deceased out of the threatening myself. Abby Schoenfeld. Your name is not Gabby Schoenfeld. And you don't have it paid for that it's Abby and not Gabby Schoenfeld. My last name, Moser, is for people who pay out a key to myself and go to prison and pay out restitution to the bank. And everything stays in the bank. But I am paying charges for food by that other people are using their appointed money. Let me say it another way. If you have appointed money, it's mine. If you have money in your name in the bank that accrues because you did something negligent and you formed money in the bank, you're not allowed to withdraw it and spend it on yourself. And aún peor, even worse, you're not allowed to withdraw it and spend it on myself. And that would also include if you have a credit line with a credit card, you're not allowed to withdraw on it or draw upon it or draw it out and spend it on myself. And that is how nobody is in jail and prison in the leverage, but you are all in the leverage that you are to turn yourself into jail for arraignment, into prison, to say that you need the address deceased because you don't afford to be at any address with your illegal genitals. You have illegal genitals and you don't know how to say to a police officer, I have illegal genitals, I need to go into the jail and prison for a death on myself with illegal genitals. That means you don't have to go into jail with me if you don't want to, but I need you to let me in. You don't know how to say that to a police officer. You're not fair to the police that they are in traffic and you can see them and you can see them stop for you at any time. The dung genital deceased the wrong way is responsible for the buildings and houses being in public view at this time in this world number 17. And that does make the dung genital illegal to you. You don't want to need or use or get caught up in abuse of public housing and buildings because the dung genital is illegal to you. You have a penis genital as evidence that the dung genital was failure to thrive and died the wrong way and left damages that you may see with yourselves in illegal alive penis genital and the illegal alive castration of the penis genital into as feminine, female. The male nipples are illegal.